Here's a defense that almost nobody knows about yet, but it absolutely flies in for easy sacks in Madden 26. Now this is my new favorite defense in Madden 26. It sends some of the craziest pressure in the game, plays lockdown coverage, and absolutely shuts down the run. And today I'm going to show you exactly where to find it, how to set it up to make it absolutely scream at your opponents, and then I'll take it into an online head-to-head game so you can see how unstoppable it is and how you can use it too. So if you like videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell for when we drop new videos. Now let's get into it. So today we're going to be looking at the formation nickel 2-4 from the Vikings defensive playbook. And as always, if you want this full scheme with even more unstoppable blitzes and lockdown coverage, you can find that on WinMadden.com. But with that, let's get to the scheme. All right, so again, this is the formation nickel 2-4, and we need to get started by talking about the coaching adjustments in order to properly run this defense. So in order to pull this up, we're going to click in the right stick, and that's going to pull up our coaching adjustments menu. Now, the great thing about this defense is technically you don't need to change a thing. You can run this completely on default. You can edit this however you want. If you want to go down here and change your option pitch keys and read keys, you can totally do that. If you want to set zone drops, you can do that as well. The only recommendation I would make is I run this with my safety width on pinch and my safety depth on close. So that's really everything you need to know about coaching adjustments. It's really simple. The only other recommendations that I would make starts with your personnel. So here you can see this is a formation that if we, from this menu, press in the Y button on Xbox, which is the triangle button on PlayStation, we can then pull up the substitutions menu. And from here, we want to look at these two middle linebackers. I recommend if you're playing Madden Ultimate Team, just make sure you have your fastest players in there, whether they're safeties or linebackers, doesn't matter. If you're playing regs or franchise, I would highly recommend subbing safeties into these two positions because the faster they are and the higher acceleration they have, the better the blitz is going to be. We'll show you that as we get to the blitz section. Additionally, as we click this in, I do want to show you the shells. So you can see here, it's kind of above my head. I'm not really pointing to it, but you get the idea. It says shell. Now, I highly recommend changing this to either cover 2 or to cover 4. Now, what that's going to do is it's going to disguise our defense because the shell is always going to look like we're running a cover 2 defense. And it'll just make sure our opponent doesn't know whether we're running man, whether we're running zone, and it'll just keep them guessing and it'll make the blitz all that much better. Let's now break in and show you the blitz and show you just how overpowered it is. All right, so I'm going to get started by showing you the blitz out of this formation, which is absolutely insane. And you're just going to see this is going to fly in whenever your opponent sends out 5 receivers, which means on every single down, they need to be blocking a running back or a tight end, or you have a chance at screaming at them, okay? So for that, we're gonna use the play over Storm Brave. Now, this is just an absolutely insane blitz, and we're only gonna send 4 people at our opponent. We don't need to send 5, we don't need to send 6. We're gonna do this only sending 4. So I'm just gonna show you the blitz real quickly, and then I'll show you how to set it up after that, but it's super quick to set up, and it absolutely flies in. I mean, it screams in for an easy sack of the quarterback. Again, if they send out 5 receivers, you're gonna scream. Okay. Now, what's great about this is I can send it to either side. So the first thing we need to do when we break the huddles, we need to decide, do we want to blitz from the left or do we want to blitz from the right? And you can do it either way, doesn't matter. What I will typically do is if my opponent's quarterback is right-handed, I want to essentially stop them from rolling out to the right. So I might want to send the blitz from the right side. So in order to do that, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to slide our defensive line to the side we want to blitz from. So we want to slide our defensive line to the right in this case because we want to blitz from the right. So we're going to do that by hitting left on the D-pad, right on the left stick. Now from here, we're going to show blitz with our linebackers. And we're going to do that by hitting right on the D-pad and then it's right bumper on Xbox, which is R1 on PlayStation. So here's what we look like now. Now, we also want a QB contain, which is right bumper and then left bumper on Xbox, which is R1 and then L1 on PlayStation. And then we can, from this point, start zoning out players that we don't need involved in the blitz. And those players are the defensive end on the opposite side of the blitz, which is this guy right here, Van Ginkel. And then our user also doesn't need to be blitzing. So the easiest way to do this is to just double tap the D-pad to the left to pull up the defensive line adjustments. And then we can put X in any type of zone we want. Like if you want to put them in a hard flat, you can put them into a hard flat. You could put them into a curl flat, a vert hook. You could QB spy him if you think that you might get rolled out on or something like that. Let's just put him in a QB spy for the heck of it here. So it'll look like this. and then we can zone out our user so we can switch stick as well. Now what you're going to see here is, again, now the blitz is going to come flying in from the other side, and we've got an extra person in coverage. Our user doesn't have any responsibility. They're not supposed to guard the running back or any of the receivers. So we just have a 4-man rush with 2 people extra in coverage, one of them being our user, and it just absolutely screams. So this is the blitz out of this formation. It is absolutely insane. And from here, I still want to show you how we're going to disguise it, and we're going to play a little bit of coverage behind it, and then I'll show you how to stop the run. All right, so now let's talk about coverage out of this defense. So once you start showing that you can blitz and get pressure really consistently, your opponent is going to start blocking a running back or a tight end. And for the most part, that will pick up the blitz. But here's where you get to play mind games with your opponent. Here, you can pretend to send the blitz as much as you want, and you can drop into coverage. So for example, because we have our cover 2 shell set, every single one of these defenses is going to look the same. Now in practice mode, it's not, because we're going to audible to it here, but every single defense in game will look the same. So let's go to cover 4, for example. We can make this look like the same blitz. We'll slide our defensive line left. We can show blitz with our linebackers. I mean, we can make it look like we're sending this overpowered blitz, right? So when they block a running back, we are now dropping into coverage, and we're just taking away everything that might be open, and we should get a coverage sack by doing that. Again, we don't need to send the blitz on every down. We shouldn't send the blitz on every down, but we can pretend like we are all the time, right? So let's pretend we're going to send the blitz from the left side this time, right? But we're actually dropping into a cover 2, right? So if they block a running back again, this is good news for us, because we've got lots of people in coverage. We can switch stick all we want to try to take away things, and then we're again going to rely on the 4-man rush to be able to get home and get the sack of the quarterback. So again, the big reminder here is don't send the blitz on every down. Pretend to send the blitz from time to time, because once they start blocking a running back, you have the advantage in coverage when they're only sending out 4 receivers. And then additionally, when they start sending that running back out on routes again, you can send that pressure and absolutely scream at the quarterback. All right, so now we're going to talk real quickly about stopping the run, because when you're running over Storm Brave, it's just by default one of the better run stopping plays in the entire game. But I will show you a trick to make it even better. So for example, here we got somebody coming out in shotgun, and they're going to run an inside zone. Now, if somebody's coming out in shotgun, you probably already know that they're going to run any type of run from left to right. That running back's going to get the handoff, and he's going to be going to the right side. So here's the trick. Just send the blitz if you think they might be running the football to the side that they're running to. So for example, if the run is going left to right here, we're just going to send the blitz from the right. So we'll slide our defensive line to the right, we'll show blitz with our linebackers, and then we'll, do the zone out thing on the other side here. And you're just going to see if they hand off this football in an inside zone, that blitzer is going to meet him in the gap, and he's going to have nowhere to go. Like, it is just a complete nothing burger of a run here. So let's just show this here. Again, we'll snap the football, and you can see he just loops right in, hits him in the backfield, gains nothing. This is just by default a very, very good run defense. And if you want to make it even better, and you know they're running the football for sure, you can just keep both of those linebackers blitzed. You can user the guy who's responsible for the running back. And then if they try to run on you, they are going to have absolutely nothing. You can see we hit him in the backfield for a 2 to 3 yard loss there. So again, just by default, one of the best run defensive plays in the game. It'll do a great job of stopping anything from shotgun and even under center. So now that we've kind of covered the scheme here, I want to take this in game to show you just how overpowered it is and how you can run it as well. Now let's take this scheme into an online head-to-head game so you can see it in action. And as a reminder, if you want access to the full thing with even more unstoppable blitzes and lockdown coverage, you can find that on WinMadden.com. Now let's get to the gameplay. All right, so we're going to use this new defense in the new Unreal Moments mode. So this is a Madden Ultimate Team thing. You can see we're already 4-0. Our goal is to get to 10-0 because then we get one of the Unreal Moments players and we can sell it for millions of coins. So we're going to play this, and this is just a 1-quarter game. We're essentially playing the 4th quarter. Sometimes you're on offense, sometimes you're on defense, but we'll show you everything we can so you can actually see this scheme in action. All right, so our opponent's coming out in tight flex. Really not sure what he's going to be running here, but I'm just going to run man coverage here real quick and see what happens. Mainly looking for corner routes, but just want to keep an eye on keeping him in the pocket as well. He should have thrown a pick and he should have got sacked there. That was good defense. The crossing route by the tight end here, or the drag route. So there's the drag. I was kind of hoping that would get played. And we're going to look for him to kind of play that drag route. And I'm going to keep playing this crosser. Oh, he had a zig route out there. Went really well. So good play by him. Same type of defense where we're going to get the pressure to come in a lot of the time. I think he ran a play action play there. which screwed up the blitz. And of course, this guy breaks 7 tackles. We'll run man coverage here. We'll just run it normal. So pressure screaming. That was just my fault for not using that. So I'm gonna send it from the other side. Good defense. I'm gonna just change things up here a little bit. Good defense, screaming at him. All right, 4th down. The strong-handedness of him, which is the left side here, we should be able to knock that away. It's just a bad throw. Good stop. So we got to stop on the first drive. Now we just got to go score. We should be able to get this win. But pretty simple here. We'll look for the wheel first, and then we'll follow it up with the running back on the little streak route, and then we'll just check down to this if that gets completely covered, and we'll take our 13 yards on first down here. So snap it. Got him on the sideline, picking up good yards here. I had X for a touchdown. Shoot. I don't know what the flag is for, but we'll decline that. Take our 10 yards. So check the running back, check down underneath. We'll take the timeout here. I'm gonna hit him with the RPO. We've got enough time for it, and we should just have the numbers advantage out there. We do. We're just gonna make sure we don't make the mistake of getting tackled in bounds there. Don't have them. We might be able to just scramble in though, and we are, and we get a touchdown. All right, so 7-0 here, or 6-0. We got to go for 2. Whoa, we just screamed. He got an insta shed from somebody. Well, is what it is. That's fine. Let's now drop into some pretty decent coverage here. He could run triple out and try to bomb us. It's not going to bomb this though. We're just going to go into something like this. That's a good play. Missed the throw though. I don't care how long he stands in the pocket. We're only going to rush 1. That's totally fine. Use your timeout. Good. Who's on the corner? I think it was him. It was not. I'm going to go guard it. Should pick. 9 seconds. All right. Looks like he's blocking the running back too. It's perfect. We tried the triple out bomb. It's just not that effective against this. He's blocking the running back. I'm going to be able to run. I'm not even going to switch stick. I'm just going to run back here. And good swat. All right, we get the win. So 2 stops there. Really effective, really good. And we'll go on to the next game. All right, so we're certainly getting a little bit unlucky here where all these unreal moments things, we have to play defense first. But we should still hopefully be able to get some wins here. Essentially, we're just trying to protect against bombs, and we're going to take this post away. We've got him. Good defense. Now we're just going to hit him with Overstorm. So he's using Ward. He's right-handed. I'm going to send the pressure from the other side this time. Looking for deep post routes. We get the pick. And we're going the other way. All right, so now we got to burn 3 minutes here. We really don't want him to get another possession. We're going to get the clock rolling. So make it 2nd and manageable here. We have the corner. Again, I don't want to gain too many yards here. We're just going to go down. Kind of a numbers advantage to your wide receiver side if those wide receivers can do a decent job blocking. 2nd and 1's perfect. Love it. Kind of stall tactic here. So again, we get to the outside, and we should be able to now work this entire clock down. There's nothing he can do about it. So this will be the last possession. Whether we get in or not now is the real question. Have the possibility of losing any big time yards if you just completely run commits to the outside. So that's perfect. The intent wasn't really to score there. It was just to get the clock going. So he's running overload blitz a lot. If I have the touchdown from this point forward, we'll just take it. Probably not going to be able to here. And we're just going to take it up the middle with Keenum. Get a few yards. Again, clock still moving, 3rd and goal. Ended up just having the flat route, like just nobody over there. All right, we'll take it. Flat this time. He does. We're gonna hit B. And all right, 8 points. So the running back is going out, so I gotta at least kind of pay attention to it. Ooh, he got behind me a little bit there, but prevent defense. See if we can just run it out here. All right, there we go. So GG's to the opponent. Let's get to the next one. All right, we got defense again. So hell of a start by having to play defense on every single one of these so far. I'm gonna take this fade pick. All right, I think we confused him so much that he had to like think about what he was gonna do there. I'm gonna intentionally not score. Again, we'll run down the clock here and try to get our points. And we're in 23 seconds. It's about all you can ask for. Again, with not getting the ball first, this is ideal. All right, running back is blocking. I got free reign here. It's looking for the post, and he gets hit. All right, GG's, another win. All right, we got defense again. Like literally every time we've had defense. So he blocked a running back. Okay, can we get the pick here? Nope, all right. Hey, we scream. 3rd and 20, let's go. Gonna send the blitz from the other side this time. Yeah, he didn't expect it. We fly in and we've got 4th and 32. Let's go. My guess would be we're gonna block a running back here. So I'm just gonna drop into coverage. Yeah, he blocked a running back. Just knock that down, we're good. All right. And we're in easily there. We're all over that, okay. Scream at him again. Can't believe he caught that. And then broke the tackle, of course. All right, 3rd down. He ran. Did not expect that. Okay, 1st down. Give me it. Let's go. We'll just go down, and that should be GG's, because I don't think he's going to be able to stop the clock enough. All right, GG's. All right, we got defense again, and we're going against somebody that we've already played even. So this is great. Running back is going to need some help if he sends him out. He does not. It's a good read. Block the running back. Okay. All right, good defense. Okay. All right, we're chewing clock. We got, oh, I can't believe we got the 1st down there. I don't know, that was pretty close. All right, he's starting to block running back pretty consistently. Yeah, we're gonna have to drop into coverage a little bit. Good sack, that's huge. All right, we're gonna take a timeout here. Still blocking. We scream at him again though. 3rd and 30. Oh, I think we got a penalty. I can work some clock off here because he's gonna... Was it just offsides? All right, fine. Screenplay that we're all over. Fumble it. All right. I mean, we have played defense literally like every single opportunity here. It's been wild. We lose the toss, so he's got it. Screaming at him. Let's go. That should have been a flag, but okay. Here, I gotta guard this slot guy. All right, 3rd and 10. All right, everybody's manned up. We should be good. He blocked. I don't think so. Let's go. Oh, keep going, Talib. Let's go. All right. All right, he's out of here. Let's go. We're rolling in this mode right now. Stop on every single possession so far. All right, the odds of this are impossible. Something is going on here. We got defense every single time in this video. That is insane. Like, that can't even... It's supposed to be a 50-50 thing, and we just got defense 6 times in a row. I did not think he was running the football there. That's totally my fault. I did not think that was a run. We're all over that time. Pick that off, please. Oh, all right. They're down. All right, I gotta guard the post route. We're all over it. That should have been a flag too. 4th and 7. And we scream, let's go. All right, good stop. You might be out of here. He's out. All right, so we successfully complete it. We go 10-0 in the Unstoppable Challenge, and we got defense every single game in this video, and we got to stop on every single possession. That's how powerful this new defensive game plan is. Again, if you want to check out the full thing, you can find that on WinMadden.com. Now, this defense is great, and you're going to get a lot of stops, but in order to become a better Madden player, you have to be able to score points as well. So if you like this video, you should check out this video next, where I show you the most overpowered offense in Madden 26.